This nearly killed me. I mean, when I say nearly killed me, it killed me because I was in coma for about 2 weeks, and which led me to complete being paralyzed. Um, and the only thing I could move is my eyeballs. Like I could only do this. For my brother showed me one trick, which was, since I couldn't speak, he would ask me open-ended questions. So it was kind of like I would blink once, which was yes, and blink twice for no. That's the only way I could communicate with him or anybody else, if they knew how to communicate with me. So, and I could hear everything, honestly. At one point, the doctor even placed a white sheet over my head, and declared me dead, which was very hard for me, especially, I was kind of like, really? Me? I know I'm not dead. I understand your machine says that I'm dead, and I pretty much disclosed in other my videos, which I will link it in this video, and you could check out my channel as well. Basically, I was doing this. I was like, and I was just doing intermittently trying to create this signal with the white sheet over my head where it would create some kind of air puff. And luckily it worked, and the doctor just removed the white sheet because they knew that I was alive. So, I suffer from my mental state was all over the place, and I didn't know if I would ever leave the hospital, discharged alive. Or in what condition, will I still be numb? Will I not be able to talk, I needed physical therapy. To relearn how to move. I needed speech therapy to talk again. I mean, the way I'm talking now, it's not as optimal. However, it is a drastic, I will say improvement, if I say so myself. But you would have to witness me. I would have to take you to March 26, 2022, 3 months out, where I would get tired from talking. I still get tired now, but it's not as severe, So when I compare that to now, it's a significant improvement, okay? I have still more months to go, years to go, whatever it may be. On top of that, while I wasn't having this brain stroke, I lost my business. I lost my driver license. That was suspended due to medical reasons from the DMV. I mean, they were not gonna let me drive while I had a brain stroke. This could happen on the road. I could have hurt somebody else. And so they suspended my license. And I don't blame them because I will too. It was very hard because you don't have your independence. You can't drive, you're imbalanced. But that's what happened, I couldn't, my hands were shaky, my legs were shaky. It still is shaky in my legs, but not as much with my hands. It's getting better, okay? You might see me walk. You're gonna see me walk, and it's gonna be like, I see why. My finances were collapsing, and I was going through a marriage problem. I felt depressed, stressed out, and hopeless. This was happening while I was recovering, and these are the very things what helped me the most. I fought back. Here's what worked for me. If you want to recover faster and regain your independence, these steps are crucial to make a difference. Okay. Exercise daily. I know you know this, but you have to exercise daily, and I mean that. You can only do some movements at first. If you like me, if you're paralyzed 100%, right? So you have some sensation on the left side or right side. even if you're making small movements, I refer this moment where it's kind of like, do you remember the movie Kill Bill with Uma Thurman, and she was in the car and she was like, move your big toe? It's real, literally like that, That's how I felt, if I could tell you exactly. I felt like that. So it was kind of like, hey, move your big toe, move your right hand, move your right finger, and you want to work up to at least 45 minutes a day, keys to progress, consistency, and it will help you drive your progress, okay? Don't skip any hospital meals, okay? Proper nutrition fuels your recovery and helps regain mobility faster. So don't skip any of the meals. I know it's not like the best. It's not like your grandma's food or your mother's food or your father's food whenever you go home, or your food for that matter. It's not home cooked meal, okay? Is what I'm trying to get at. However, it's food. However, it's not salted as much. It's not desired food, but it will help you fuel your body. So don't try to skip any of the meals, okay? If you're gonna try to leave fast and try to get your independence back. What helped me again with my struggles, it's my business loss, my financial problems and marriage struggles. I used those circumstances to push me through my therapy and keep going forward. I still do it now because I haven't forgotten. What's the point of forgetting after all these years, months? And so take advantage of your recovery window. And what I mean by that is that in my experience, I noticed this: the time it takes is about usually 3 to 3.5 months after regaining your sensation, whether it's right side, left side, or just complete lower body or upper body, any kind of sensation, okay? To make the biggest physical improvements, stay consistent, okay? Stay consistent. Even after discharge, it pays off, okay? I know it's just kind of like hospital visits, physical therapy, speech therapy. I felt it sucks for me. I just felt like every week I would go at least 4 times to appointments, whether it's doctor's appointments, physical therapy, speech therapy, another doctor's appointment. It was, go see my neurologist. So I know it could be heavy. It's supposed to be. It's gonna shape you, and that's the thing. It's gonna help you severely. What I realize, when you have something like this, don't fall negatively in your mindset. Here's why I say this: be positive and think of it as like, hey, you know what? I'm going through this. Sucks. Okay, sure. But instead of looking at it like it sucks, think of it like, hey, you know what? If this ever happens again, family or not, relation or not, friends or not, who's gonna help me? You know exactly how to do this again. Honestly. If you look at my other videos, I explain to you why I admire those kind of people. Man, woman, doesn't matter. You get to start off again. Whether it's physically, business loss, marriage, whatever you may consider, you know the blueprint exactly how to start this off again. So you don't need anybody, okay? You don't need anybody. You can do it yourself. So keep going, Recovery isn't easy, physically, mentally, or emotionally, but you can get better, stay consistent, and stay focused and keep going. If my story inspired you any way, Leave a comment, share this video with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more stroke recovery tips and motivation. You are not alone, you know. And I like to leave my viewers with a question or concern, if you want to call it question. That is that, how well do you know your surroundings? How well are you about your self-awareness, you want to call it? Mine sucked before my stroke, okay? And I didn't question anything. I didn't second guess anything. I just kind of like, it is what it is, you know? I hate that word, but that's what it is. How well are your surroundings? That means that, you know, the people at work, your family, relations, your wife, your husband, you know, your child. I mean, whoever you're in contact with. And I say that because everything you might know, you might not be the same when you get out of this recovery, okay? For example, I used to like bikes and motorcycles and trucks, you know, that's what I liked, okay? Not so much anymore. You know, I liked pizza, not so much anymore. I mean, I know, right? Pizza, hamburgers, wings, that was my food. That's what I loved, comfort food. Not so much anymore. I liked home cooked meals, honestly, than having to, I mean, I still like it, but I just don't reach out to get that, okay? So, yeah, question everything, because you're in a spot where I hope you don't end up in stroke situation or drastic situation where it's your health again, to be in the spot again, because you know how it feels like, right? So you don't want that. But primarily I ask you this because your energy that you have is very important, okay, to protect it, who you let in and who you keep out. And so my question to you is, how well do you know your surroundings? Just think about it. Okay, bye guys.